Hello, my name is Jordan. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing this everyday makeup look. This is the makeup that I do on myself, whether I'm going to class or just going somewhere simple or not trying to do a lot of makeup. This is even really good if you're going to work. And I like this makeup because it's not a lot of steps. I even skipped a few steps. And if you want to see how I got this, continue watching. So I did originally record this video with audio. My audio stopped working while I was filming, so I'm just going to do a voiceover. So here I'm just showing you guys, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pencil. I'm using the shade dark brown, and I'm just going to outline the top and the bottom of my brows and then fill them in with the pencil. On a regular basis, or normally when I do my makeup, I do like to use brow pencils instead of brow pomade, only because I feel like they're easier and quicker, especially like I said, if you're school or you're going to work. You don't want to have to do a lot of steps, so I think brow pencils are quicker because you can easily outline and fill in and you're using one product. So here I just outline them, and then now I'm just going to fill them in with the brow pencil. So here I'm just using the MAC Studio Finish Concealer in the shade NW30. I like to dip in and then put it on the back of my hand. This warms the product up and makes it easier to blend out. So here I'm just blending it out with a really dense fluffy brush. So now to prime my face, I'm going to use the Fenty Pro Filter Primer. This is my favorite primer, and you're going to see me just put 2 pumps on my hands, and then I spread it out throughout my entire face. So today I'm not using foundation. I don't think you need to if you have a really good coverage concealer. You can just spot conceal and use powder, or just place in the areas that you want to brighten. Or you can even use a concealer as a foundation if you don't want to use a foundation because you feel like it's too heavy. But here I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in 2 shades, Tan Sand and Tan Deep Sand. I put Tan Sand in the inner corner and then Tan Deep Sand on the outer corner. And I do that because I think the shades are either too bright or too dark alone. So when I put them together, it makes the perfect shade. Then I'm going to blend it out using a Morphe sponge. And then I'm also, as I'm blending it out, I'm going to take it to the bridge of my nose. And then here I'm using the Sacha Buttercup setting powder. I'm going to press it into my face and place it in the areas that I put concealer, and put down the bridge of my nose and middle of my forehead because I didn't use any actual concealer there. So this will brighten those areas. Then I just wipe away all the powder using a big fluffy brush. Now I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills bronzer in Mahogany. I use this bronzer to bronze and contour. I think this look is really simple. You're not using foundation. And then if you're using bronzer that's a little deeper, you can use as a bronzer / contour. On a regular day, this entire look takes me about 30 minutes to do. So I just put some of the powder on my forehead to bring warmth back into my face, and then I'm using that same powder to contour my nose, as well as putting some in the crease of my eyelids. Now I'm using the Sephora microsmooth powder in the shade Deep all over my face, and this is just to make sure everything is blended in together. And then here I'm going in with the NARS blush in the color Lovejoy. I think this is a really good everyday color. It's not super bright, but it also just gives you a hint of color. Now I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills times Amrezy highlighter. I love this highlighter. So here I'm just placing on the high points of my cheeks, the tip and the bridge of my nose, and then I'm going to place it on my chin, as well as the inner corner of my eye and my brow bone. Here I'm using the MAC Fix Plus spray in the scent Coconut. I just spray that all over my face, and then I follow that up with the All Nighter setting spray just to lock everything in. Then here I'm using the tinted brow gel. This is by Lancome. I'll put the exact name in the description box. I'm not exactly sure what it's called, but I really love this brow gel because it keeps my brows in place as well as adding some color. And then I'm putting on lash primer and mascara. Before I put the mascara on, I do let the lash primer sit for a few seconds. And the last step is using my all-time favorite lip gloss. This is the lip gloss by Buxom. This is in the shade Sophia. I think this is a perfect everyday lip gloss as well. So this is the finished look. This is about the makeup that I wear on a normal basis every day, whether I'm going to class or I just have to go somewhere quick. I will be posting once a week, so don't forget to subscribe and click that little bell so you know when I post, and I'll see you in the next video.